Hello, bombshellers. So I thought I would chit chat with you a bit about what's been going on in my life. And then on the second video tonight, I'm going to take things from the guy perspective because they're like, hey, you were a little harsh on some of us guys. And not all of us want to break up with the girl that we're with. So can you kind of fix some of the stuff that you said? So I will be kind of nice in a roundabout way. But remember, I'm seeing it from both perspectives, and you're going to have to straighten up and fly right if you want to fix things, bucko. Anyway, um, let's go ahead and do How Was My Day Bombshell. I've finished my cardinal card finally that says, May you be filled with joy, Colossians 1:11, and you can go to my Instagram page or my Facebook page and see that. I've also started on a new project. It has to do with Thank Spring because today, yes, we had snow and it's filled with butterflies and flowers. So hopefully soon, even though we're supposed to be in spring, we'll be out of the snow. Although you got to remember the groundhog saw his shadow, so we kind of knew this was going to come back and bite us in the rear, did we not? Okay. Well, I last night was like, okay, I've got to start my Father's Day shopping. That's right, Father's Day. I have Mother's Day already done and in the bag. So Grandpa had already told me he would like some Dickie work pants in about size 48-30. So I got him two of those on order. Thank you, eBay. And I'm going to be working on getting him some, hopefully, Bill Anderson shirts because the the thing about June, because his birthday is June 23rd and we have Father's Day, I want to say it's June 20th. So it's like in between, you have like two holidays that you already have to break gifts up for. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to try and be creative. Also, Peanut's got to get him something for the holiday because that's his little boy, as he always calls him. That's the Chihuahua, in case you all are just now new watching. So I always try to get him something cute Chihuahua related from Peanut. Um, Other than that, um, like I said, I'm really proud that Mother's Day is already bought and out of the way. Um, I found some really cool creative gifts that I'm going to give coming up, probably around Memorial Day to 4th of July Day. I got one for my mom and Mackenzie. I got one for me, one for Cousin Penny, and I ordered one tonight for my work mom, Deb. It says, God bless the USA. It's got LED lights inside it. It's a mason jar. You all know how much I love mason jars. And it's going to be so cool to set that out and have a nice little decorative item for the holiday. Uh, anyway, I got three in the front room right now, but like I said, I just ordered the last minute one tonight, so hopefully it gets here soon. And what was I going to tell you? Oh, I know now. How my day was. So it seemed like when I first woke up this morning, I got to tell you this. I had a scare last night after I was brushing my teeth. I brushed my tongue and I had some blood come out. So I was really freaking out. And I've been playing by the rules, not taking any headache medicine, not taking any nighttime medicine. And I knew I had to work the next day, which would have been today, Tuesday. So I was like, go to bed, and if, all worse happens, it happens. And I went to bed about 4:30, and, I did work out, and I blamed myself for maybe pushing myself too hard. But I have some other issues that are underlying right now, and uh, PCOS related, and I'm worried about that. So put that in your prayers. I just got done brushing my teeth a few minutes ago. My mom called, and they have a house dysfunction right now. And I told her, I said, well, you can still go out with your friends, but you're going to have to see about that house dysfunction. So hopefully she finds an answer to her problem. And tomorrow is just jam-packed. It's my only day off all week until Saturday, Sunday. So here's what's going to be going on. Uh, Grandpa's got to get his meal on wheels. By 11 o'clock, I have to have him out at Carl for his blood work. Then we come back to the house, and I'm going to allow him time to eat if he hasn't ate already. And what we'll do is we'll just have to load up, take the animals right to the vet. Now, I had talked to the vet's office today, and here's the conversation that I had there. I said, okay, I want to bring the animals for their flea and tick medicine and their nails Do we have to make an appointment? I'm just calling ahead because I seen you guys are having some scheduling issues. She said, I'm so glad that you called. That was very kind and thoughtful. And you don't have to call ahead, though, for that, which is good. Um, they marked us down for the afternoon sometime to walk in. So I feel good that I called, because even though she said I didn't have to call, I think it was wise that I did. And I told her Sammy's got the sinus issue going on, and I really am pressing Grandpa to do the senior profile, which he didn't want to do. And then I got to thinking, I don't really want to do the blood work either, but I want to find out the cause of the sneezing. She goes, well, we could do an office visit, and then if they have to do the blood work, do it that way. And I said, well, just as long as we get the sinuses cured, because I hate seeing him sneeze. And I know he just turned 12, and I would hate for him to be, having to go into a long-suffering process with this all of his life. She said, okay, what we'll do is you talk to Grandpa about it, and we'll come to a decision tomorrow. If you have your schedule, then we can make an appointment for the next week. I said, I don't have my schedule yet. Hopefully I will have it soon, and then we can make that appointment. She said, agreed. So tomorrow we're just going for nails and flea treatment, so that's good. Then my mom is supposed to come up here tomorrow, but now it depends on how they get their house problem fixed, which we hope they have no problem getting it fixed, but it's going to have someone in there to work on that problem. So stay tuned on that. I'll let you know how that turns out. Tonight after work, let's go back to the Walmart situation. Y'all know that I've been waiting on the refund to hit my account from them messing up out there, right? It has not hit my account. My bank actually felt sorry for my temperament with Walmart in a way today, and she goes, well, I understand where you're coming from. However, there's that transitional word. You can't expect it back in there for maybe another day, Donna. Give them one more day, and then if you are still this upset over it, then call home office. So I'm giving them till tomorrow, at which time I will call my bank, see if it's in there. If not, then I'm going to call home office and let them know, hey, remember I called and you told me it was going to be in there on Tuesday. It wasn't there on Tuesday. It wasn't there on Wednesday. Now what are we going to do? So hopefully they'll come up with a solution for that if I have to make that call. Grandpa still has not got his stimulus check. Somebody asked me that question. I have written out some new addresses for him tonight. Now, mind you, we've already written Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Vice President Harris, President Biden, and there was another one I can't even... the IRS. And tonight I wrote out more people for him to write, if not and or call. Governor Pritzker, Tammy Duckworth, Dick Durbin, and the two that are wanting the fourth stimulus check. Grandpa wants to write to them and say, hey, you can't have a fourth until you have a third, and I'm a veteran, and where's my respect? And one is Elizabeth Warren, and the other is Bernie Sanders. So maybe we can get an answer and come to a solution for him as well. Sunday, we're supposed to be going to the Candy Kitchen. My mom informed me today she's got some books for the kids. If anybody out there watching these videos have some kid books that you don't want, stop and drop them off for them to go up to Tuscola on Sunday so the kids up there can have a book after they either eat or get a treat at the ice cream or at the candy part of it, because that's a rewarding thing. I know when I was a kid, if we got even a sucker at the bank, it was a big thing. Can you imagine getting a book, giving the gift of reading to someone who may not have had that ability to pick up a free item anywhere? So what a nice gift, and make sure that if you can help, do. So that's all I have for this video. I already started my laundry. I watched a little bit of Temptation Island, but I really didn't watch much of it, I'll be honest. And then I turned on the A&E special tonight, and I had gotten away, excuse me, from watching much WWE stuff, but I honestly was intrigued. It was kind of like that American Pickers, but WWE style, where they're taking the wrestling legend to go collect stuff from the actual collectors who have had went to these events and maybe had a jersey worn at an event and stuff like that. So it kind of drew me in to watch that. And of course, Triple H one of my loves of my life was in the show. So how could I not sit there and watch it? And it was amazing to see them actually be able to get the first jersey Mankind ever wore during the Undertaker and him match, Mankind match. And it was amazing at the end there. The guy was able to bargain with Mick Foley and two of the WWE guys, and he was like, I will give you the vest if you give me this piece of history, which is true. It's a history match. It was, I want to say, Mick Foley versus Triple H in the Royal Rumble 2000, and it was the actual big long board wrapped in barbed wire that had been even set on fire, I believe, at one point. And he got that plus $2,500 for the vest that Mick Foley wore. And it was like, wow, really? So it's amazing to watch some of this stuff. And, it's, I don't know if you learn much of it, but, to see other people and how they can make a living off of stuff that one person's junk is another person's treasures. Not that it was necessarily junk. I mean, this stuff was that they're probably going to make a museum out of, I would say, in order for them to go on such a mission of finding these rare collectibles, if you will. But at the same time, it was interesting. So maybe I'll catch another episode in the future. Who knows? Stay tuned. On the second video, I'm going to try and get these guys out of the doghouse because they asked for my help. So don't go anywhere. Guys, I'm going to do my best to help you out next.